Talking to your fans, I put out on Twitter that I was going to interview you, and I've had a few questions from them. So if you're up for doing this, we've got
of course.
Ellie, who's the first fan. What's your favourite song to perform live? And she's very excited to see you live in October as well, because you're heading out on tour, aren't you?
I'm excited to see you too, Ellie. Well, it varies a lot what kind of mood I'm in. Sometimes I like the angry songs and the sad songs if I need to get some anger or sadness out of my body. But I do actually, lately, I really enjoy singing I Went Too Far, because people seem so connected to it and they sing along, and it always seems to bring people together a bit, and it feels very nice to sing that song at the time.
Yeah. Andre, what are you reading right now? And how can he be magical like you?
Well,
that's a secret, though, isn't it? You can't reveal that secret.
It's a secret. Don't kill unicorns. At least that's the thing you should not do.
That's a definite no.
Yes, and don't drink their blood. Like,
oh, that's a definite no.
Who does in Harry Potter.
Don't drink anyone's blood.
No. Well, I often make wishes because everything contains wishes. As long as it's not opened, like unopened bottles and uneaten apples. And you just make wishes all the time and you try to believe them, because then you feel the world is magical, and I guess you become a bit magical then. Eat blueberries also.
Yes, superfood, the craze at the moment. He's actually asking two questions. It's been a bit cheeky, but it's such a good question. I've got to ask you, is it harder to make friends when you're famous?
Oh, I think it's easier to draw people to yourself, but it's more difficult to really see people and to be seen as well as just a person, not a voice or a talent, but I'm not skeptical in nature, so I wouldn't think like, are you a friend with me just because I sing and write songs? I don't think like that, like naturally. So I think maybe one day I will get really disappointed, but I think I just stick to the friends I have, and I'm not in the easiest position to maintain new friends because I'm away from everyone all the time.
Do your fans send you gifts?
Yes.
Magical gifts?
This is from a girl called Isabel.
Oh, wow.
I got it yesterday at the Latitude Festival. She's been wearing it for a long time, and now she thought that I needed it more than her. And it contains good energy. It's a lock charm. Yeah,
I would imagine that's a more important gift, because obviously it's been very personal to her as well.
Oh, yeah.
Like you say, she's kept it close to her chest.
It was a really beautiful gift.
Now, I discovered recently that marvellous is your favourite English word, which I love, but you have to say it in a posh accent, like Mary Poppins.
Marvellous.
Marvellous. There
Marvellous.
you go. What is your favourite word in Norwegian? Because I cannot speak Norwegian language.
I think beiskt.
And what does that mean?
It means like, you know, if you cut a tree and if you eat the inside of the tree. Have you eaten inside of a tree before?
Like the sap.
Yeah.
The sticky,
It tastes really like, or like the wax you put on wood to make it brown. That taste would
very
be
bitter.
Beiskt.
Okay, and that's your favourite word? Your favourite Norwegian word?
Yeah, because beiskt.
It's so great that you could just say that. Because if somebody said to me, what's your favourite English word, I wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't know. Because I use so many of them.
I think about these things all the time.
Aurora, Turkey. I'm guessing this is a fan site maybe in Turkey.
Yeah.
What do you hate the most? And I read this and I instantly thought, I bet you don't hate anything, because it's such a strong word, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
I do. Quite a positive person.
I hate one thing.
Okay. What's that?
Well, two things actually.
I'm intrigued.
Can I say both of them?
Yeah.
I hate having something in my eye because it's just horrible and it looks like you're crying.
Like a fly or a moth.
On one side, yes, and then you get it's just really horrible. I hate having something in my eye. It makes me really frustrated. And then I hate injustice. Nothing is more terrible than things happening to people that they did not deserve.
Yeah.
Or wrong. Like, it's just, that's horrible.
And it's a horrible time in the news. We're not going to dwell on that. But I want to know how you get through the negativity in the news, because there is a lot of it with crimes being committed and a lot of violence and aggression.
It's so... It's hard being a human today, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think for me, it's just... You feel... The most dangerous thing is to feel guilty for having such a good life. Because we should not be guilty, but we should definitely not forget that we are all together on this planet, and that even though it's not happening in my living room, it happens. Something horrible happens to everyone all the time, to anyone, someone, all the time. And it's just like, it's important to not forget that we can help each other in so many ways, even though it's not our own family or neighborhood. There is one race in human race, and that's the human race.
Yeah.
You know, and we should all just
learn to love each other more.
That.
We're all vulnerable at the end of the day, aren't we?
I guess we are.
As humans.
And people who do horrible things, they have this, I guess they've had this lack of love and acceptance and a rewarding growing up, and that can be so dangerous for a human to grow up without the affection that we need and warmth. And it's hard to know that we are all human, even the people who destroys us.
Some of us have to be reminded, I think.
Yeah.